All right, down here at the camp, watching the river, drinking coffee, hanging out, chilling. Just me and the dog. On the subject of that, I want to talk about a subject that's probably been beat to death more over the internet and forums than just about anything else. Essentially, we have three types of people in this world. Most people in this world are sheep. And the only way that they are going to hurt each other is by accident. They may bump into each other and turn each over, but they don't really have any bad intentions behind them. You have another smaller group of people, and I don't know the percentages or the numbers to add to this. And these people are basically wolves. And they usually have bad intentions accompanied by bad actions. Bees down there at the swimming hole. Most of these people in this category already have bad intentions. When the opportunity comes up, they're going to take bad actions. And that's a completely bad person. Regardless of political affiliation, religious affiliation, somebody that does something bad to somebody else with bad intentions, well, you're not my kind of people. Occasionally, out of desperation, you will have someone who's normally a pretty decent person that, for some reason or another, does some very bad things. This is not an excuse for their actions. It's simply an explanation. Understand, this makes them no less a predator than the person who normally has bad intentions and is simply waiting for an opportunity to act on them. The third group, these are people that act in the capacity of a sheepdog. When we look at that analogy. Now, a sheepdog and a wolf may look very similar. May, in fact, to the sheep, because they use their sense of smell more than a human being, may smell similar. Get out from under there, bee. Yes, I see how much attention you're paying. All right, these sheepdogs come from every walk of life. These may be your guys in law enforcement, may be your guys in EMS, firefighters, military, former military, regular guys. Maybe welders, doctors, lawyers, architects, chefs, welders, whatever. What defines the sheepdog is this: he will always, regardless of circumstance, do right by people. It's his intention from the get-go to see that he honors his word, he has a proper moral compass, and that he treats everybody as well as he can. For some reason, when the wolves show up at the door intent on causing problems, he's probably going to be the one that ends those problems. Maybe by the use of physical force, maybe by being able to talk the individual down, maybe be in the aftermath of a disaster, rendering aid. People who do this, they don't look for it for any social, political gain or financial gain. Most of the time it costs them something, including exposing themselves to injury, ridicule, and in some cases liability, as well as at times puts them in physical danger. Now you have an interesting group of people running around. I like to refer to them as barnyard commandos. And they go through a lot of exercises, and you really don't know, well, what are these guys about? They may train with weapons, they may do a lot of other things, but they could just as easily be a wolf as they are a sheepdog. By the same token, you don't know that the guy who has a couple of hundred extra rounds of ammunition put back, well, maybe he's got those back for hard times. Maybe he's a hand loader like me that simply enjoys putting together ammunition, casting bullets, working with metals. You don't know until they're tried by adversity. Then you separate those people with bad intentions, those people with good intentions. That's where we look at things. That's where we draw the line. Figured I'd put this together just to put some thoughts out there. Later on.